at you with a little bit of Kennen gameplay, as I promised I would a little while ago. Now, we're having Kale go solo top, Jungle Blitzcrank, Soraka and Graves going bot, and me as Kennen going mid. Now I run AP Kennen instead of AD Kennen. So there's really nothing going on for the few first minutes, so I'm just gonna speed this up to 4 and see what happens.
Minions have spawned.
Pretty much me and... okay, this is a nice speed. Me and Lux just pretty much are farming right now for minions. Nothing really happens down there. Kale is up top being harassed by both Mundo's Cleaver and Shen's Vorpal Blade. Bot trying to gank, but not really doing that well. Let's see. Yeah, Lux goes in spurts of being aggressive and not being aggressive. It's kind of funny. But Kale's always staying pushed back. Blitzcrank doing what Blitzcrank does. The beginning of this round is very, very slow. Mostly me just last hitting a lot. Bot keeping back. Really, they could have put Mundo down here instead of Olaf, put Olaf up top. They would have done much better. Because, I mean, they've got the 2 sustains up there, but they didn't have a sustain down here. Then picking up Katarina, easy kill. But then Soraka getting picked up by Ignite. And then Graves picking that up quickly. Me getting a little bit aggressive up here, taking a little bit of damage. Up top was a small gank. Okay, I gotta slow this down. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. Katarina comes up, Shinpao, maybe? Don't know. Whatever pows into the bushes and grabs a quick pick on Graves. Me last hitting, and Kale barely able to keep the turret. So let's speed this back up. Solo Soraka keeping her lane there. Me just... this is when I start to get really aggressive. Now, I'm going to be aiming a lot more at Lux because I have my ultimate and I want to whittle her down. Now, I'm going to actually carry pretty hard this game, but that's just spoilers. Then getting pushed back and picking up a quick Katarina. This happens. Wait for it. Wait for it. So close. They were both around 1 bar of health. Low replay's actually messing up right here. But they were both really low. I have to say that he was at maybe half of his last bar. If he only would have had his ulti up. Lux getting a nice bit of combo on me. I'm out of health potions, but I do pop both of them. Or one of them to stay myself in lane. Mundo still getting some farm. Nothing really happening down bot. So let's speed this up. Just playing with some randoms and a friend. Now, one reason I like Kennen is he can last hit like no other because of his Q. He throws this nice Q skill shot, which wasn't on cooldown. I could probably show you how far it goes. It's really good for picking up last hits, along with his basic attack from his W's passive. Blitzcrank over here trying to kill Mundo. Mundo getting knocked up before turret. Flashing away. Blitzcrank trying to cut him off, cuts him off, and picks him up. Those 2 going back. Not really much gonna be happening, except Shen did port down, which caused for the pickup. He goes back, and I think this is where they pick up Shen and Cat. Maybe? No, this is where Cat comes in and gets Graves. Top turret now down. Me getting really aggressive, popping my ulti, making Lux waste her flash. I also pop my ghost, so I'm gonna go waste it and pick up Wraiths real quick. This game is actually really good, but it starts out really slow. Shen taking about 6 turret shots. Me down here getting all my farm while Lux is away. I don't think I go back to like 2.5k, 2.6. I ping for help since there is Katarina in my lane. Then she goes spot, so I decide to continue attacking the Lux. Bot really, nothing's happening. They are getting some nice picks. I am almost dying. She got me another thing with her. She got me another combo with her ulti. So this is when I decide just to back up and return. We don't lose the tower because the minions start pushing back, but she does do quite a bit of damage. Me picking up Hextech Gunblade, or Hextech Revolver, Amplifying Tome, and Sorcerer's Shoes. This is pretty much allowing me to do whatever the heck I want, especially in lane. Almost getting picked up over here. Them hitting me with almost everything. Soraka comes in, uses her heal, and keeps me alive for an extra few seconds. That was a really nice pick by Soraka. Blitzcrank coming in from the bot, disabling everyone. Me going after Lux, missing the Lux and almost dying. Using Ghost to get away, and barely get away by using my E and getting right behind, walking right back. She is just going to be cleaning up bottom, and Graves is pushing mid. What? I think I said that backwards. Another reason I love Kennen is because he has his E, which allows him to get extra armor along with speed, so he rolls right back out to lane. So he's always going to be higher level if you play him correctly. So Lux and I just go back to passively last hitting. Blitzcrank comes in here, tries grabbing her, doesn't do much damage. But I do pick up those 2 minion kills before we go on. Really nothing much happening right now. I'm just trying to harass them and keep them out of my lane. Put another point in my ulti. And Graves gets picked up by the Shen and Mundo combo. Kind of scary. You have the taunt and you have the slow, so you can only imagine. Me almost getting picked up. Katarina getting away. To soon be not picked up by Soraka. Thought she did. Me being Kennen, and actually just got the mana spell cast on me by Soraka. Not much really happening. I have my Will of the Ancients and my Sorcerer's Shoes, so I have my sustain I really need. And now I just start working on damage items. Go in there, try my hardest to do some nice damage. I kind of miss. Going back to just trying to get some minion kills and keep their turret pushed up. Now, there's no one really low, but Kale is way up here on about 50 health. And we're all down here just defending our turret. Now, I think this is where I pop my ulti. We pick up a Shen. Yes. Yes, it is. Everyone gets hit with that Lux ulti, but we easily pick up Mundo. And then Olaf happens. I am retreating into the Wraiths to go and get some health back because of all my sustain from my Will of the Ancients, which is really good, especially because it helps in team fights. Let's see. Soraka being Soraka and having her Q. Star Call's a really good ability for pushing lane. If you ever have an AP Soraka, it's definitely her go-to ability. Them all trying to attack me. I pop my E just to be a little bit more evasive, and I just try and hammer them with my Q while I'm doing so. So I'm gonna attack Mundo with my ultimate, barely getting out of there, flashing and flashing and using my E. Still out here with not that much health. I'm gonna try and use my abilities to get my health back up. Getting a quick, easy pick on Lux with that. Whoa. He flashes over the wall. I come down to try and do some damage with Kale. I'm gonna relock my camera real quick. So I easily throw that shuriken, pick up a kill on Mundo. Go in with my E, causing a nice chunk of damage. Trying to follow her. I follow her. I pop every speed item I have. Line my shuriken. Go after Olaf. Quickly drop Olaf. Now I'm going back to my Wraiths because there's nothing really left to do because Lux is gone. And this isn't even the best part of the game yet. Let's take a quick check at what everyone's got. Of course, they've got Olaf and Shen both running Frozen Mallets, kind of tanky builds. None of them ever bothered to build against magic, which is kind of funny. Except Mundo. Mundo's the only one that I can remember that did. We're already halfway through this round, and not much has really happened. Just a couple team fights here and there. Going back, picking up everything I need for my Rylai's, so that you really can't escape Kennen, especially because he stuns about every 5 seconds. So, me going in here, launching my E, we're going to chase after the Shen. Nothing really happens. We let the Shen go loose. I come in with my E, try landing my Q, but he already dropped to Graves. So, I'm going down here to look for Shen and see if there's anything really happening. I'm not sure if I go for the minions here or not. Yes, I do. I leave mid. Well, let's unlock camera. This is a small team fight that kind of didn't go our way. in between Lux and Shen. It's kind of ridiculous. Blitzcrank does not get away, and Graves is kind of hugging turret. I use all my abilities, and I try and get an easy kill. Not really, but I do deter them from coming back to lane, or coming to lane. Their Lux is really low, their Mundo's low. Me and Sirach are going to keep getting at this turret, while I keep getting pounded with that cleaver. So we're on another offensive strike. I come in here, and I try my hardest to get any kills. Blitzcrank picking up a quick double kill using his grab and his ulti. Going after Mundo now. Mundo really slow to our CC, gets knocked up and dropped. Shen ports right in, and Katarina tries going after me. Really bad choice. She is now dead. And Shen, at about half health, is retreating. This Shen build isn't really that good, to be honest. It doesn't even look like it'd be that efficient. He could have had a Warmogs and probably tanked more. I see that he's building one, but I know for a fact that that's not worth it. Now, I'm returning right now to go pick up my Rylai's Crystal Scepter. Mostly for a little bit more health and a little bit more CC. I also pick up a couple sight wards to ward Dragon and Baron. So, we get 2 easy turrets out of that. Let's see. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Me picking up minions down by. And a team fight kind of erupts in mid. Not really, it was more of a 3v1. Me coming in from the side. And this is another turret standoff. We are trying just to wait for the initiation, but there's no real... My ult, actually, I think just got off a cooldown. Wasn't quite sure. We really have nothing to initiate with right now. I'm trying to cover some ground and get closer so that we may be able to, but we just start to push as our Graves walks out in front. They try and taunt our Graves. I don't let them. I quickly hit Shen with my Q. Pop my ulti right in the middle of them, landing a lot of hits on Lux. Quickly taking down Lux with my E, or my W. Now I'm running from Olaf just to try and hit a couple of times on Shen, landing my stun. Olaf now attacking my Blitz. I use both my E and my W to quickly drop him. Mundo now out of position and really low. Now he leads us on a wild goose chase. We miss almost every skill shot, and he keeps slowing me with his abilities. Now we break up right here, and we kind of just go on a search for him. We find him right about there. He pops him up, and he starts slowing them. I'm trying to cover the ground so I can land my shuriken and give him a quick CC. I'm gonna run around the side again and try and keep him out of the way. I land my shuriken, slowing him with Rylai's, and he gets dropped. I ping to go grab the turret, and they contemplate surrender. But that's not it yet. Now, as Kennen, I'm honestly just running around right now, picking up a lot of minions because he can take out massive waves in a matter of seconds, as you've seen right there. Olaf is pushing mid. Nothing really spectacular about that. And Shen now there. We pick up an easy Olaf. I pop my ulti and just keep him slowed. Now here's a little mini team fight. I start dying because they focus me out. I flash and ghost. I'm already gone. Picking up mid. Now this team fight right here, doing really well. Kale and Blitzcrank are left. They pick up Mundo, leaving Kale. Kale pops her ulti on herself and drops. Me down here using my Will of the Ancients and just destroying minions completely to get myself back up and get myself to 18 before any other person. Now, right around this is when I just look at Shen's build and wonder what the heck he's using his money on. Because he has returned at least once. Their Katarina, not doing too well. Her CS is rather low. And their Lux isn't doing well either. She hasn't even gotten her Tear of the Goddess yet. Now, I think this is another team fight that's about to happen. Or am I pushing lane? Let's see. No, I do pick up some Sagely Spores or a Knowledge Potion. I'm not quite sure what it's actually called outside of the current event. But we ping for Baron, and we get ready, and then we realize that we can't do it. him getting picked up by Olaf, me coming up top, landing my ulti and just completely destroying Olaf. Now back to mid. All 4 of them coming after just 3 of us. We just we walk through jungle, going right for our turret, and we get there in about the right time. Now, Blitzcrank goes in there, lands a nice hit up in the air. Shen is now gone. I am getting healed by Soraka, being able to survive and leave. Mundo is chasing after me with himself next to turret. I am playing very defensively, trying to keep them away from me. Katarina shimpows in and almost gets a hit on me. And now Graves and Soraka are going bot. Let's see. That Shen just got hit by Lux's snare. Graves is going to try and pick up Mundo. I'm not sure of how that works, or how that's going to work. Blitzcrank almost landing his Q on Lux. I haven't played some of these champions in forever. Shen porting in right next to Mundo. Mundo not being able to stand because he got hit with Ignite, and quickly getting picked up. Now Olaf coming in, popping his ulti. Not really worth it because Graves is a little bit faster. Graves drops his sight. I come in here. I lower him. I pop my ulti. We keep him stunned, and he is out of there. Now we contemplate Baron one more time. Let's speed this up, because I know this is actually when we go and get Baron. So, us 3 are just sitting here getting Baron. Graves is getting Dragon. And they poured in. So, we all start to focus Mundo. And then out of nowhere, a Katarina. And wait for it, there's a Shen. I'm already halfway gone. Soraka's been CC'd to death. And I pop my E to get out of there with nice quick. I get the stun off on Shen. Now, us 3 are going back in one more time to see if we can clean up anything. And we land a nice pick on Lux. I'm going to chase after Shen. I really don't know where he went. Oh wait, is this... do I get him? Can't remember. Yes, I think I get him right here. I go behind and go up after him. Yes. Yeah, I think I do. Missing my Q. Me with Kale. I was hoping Kale was going to give me the speed buff. Shen getting away from us because I actually didn't see him with my minimap. So that was kind of my fault. Grace picking up turret and having a small fight over here with Olaf, running around in circles when he has 2 Bloodthirsters, 2 Zeals, or 2 Phantom Dancers, and Berserker Greaves, just running around, not really even basicing for any health or for any lifesteal. Now, I'm pushing bot really hard right now, and I realize that they all just went MIA and they're not going after those minions, so I am about to book it. I recall, let's see if, slow this down a little bit. Is it this time? No, I think that's a different game. There was a gameplay where I was sitting in there, they land like 3 shots on me and I'm almost dead. So we're going to go after Baron one more time. Our Blitz buys an Oracle and starts destroying their wards. And Soraka wards Baron while we wait for a few more seconds. I'm going down bot to get my items. Almost done with my Rabadons. And we are going up to actually get them at Baron. I'm not there yet. They initiate by grabbing Olaf. Olaf gets popped in the air. Lux hits her ulti, hitting only our Blitzcrank. I come in a couple seconds, popping my ulti right around here, doing some nice damage to everyone. Completely taking out Katarina, almost getting Shen. Shen getting picked up by Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank now taking out Shen. Mundo now dead. Lux dropped, and Mundo is gone. Or Shen is gone. But we did lose Kale in the process. Now this is a quick Baron get. Before we all... well, I actually return to get my Rabadons, since I do want to be more of an AP threat, getting some more Sagely Spores, since I have a feeling that this game's not going to last much longer. Blitz and Graves now pushing. I'm going to go down bot and start pushing bot at this time. Now, with their inhibitor down, this is going to cause a lot more stress on them. Kennen able to push lane like no other. They're going to start pushing top back since we don't have any minions there. So me and Graves are right here. None of them are here yet. Olaf, really low. They use that. They use Clairvoyance. Graves, I don't know what Graves was doing. He stood there for way too long. I know for a fact that he wasn't going to make it out of there, so I just start booking it myself. Using my E, and none of them even bother to keep up with me. They actually are looking for me, which is the funny part. Hoping that I was actually returning. I'm smarter than that as Kennen. We pick up Dragon real quick. Not really doing much. We go bot. They're all trying to kill us. I pop my ulti. Pick up a Lux. And then I use my E and then my W, getting a nice hit on everyone. Shen has everyone taunted. Soraka picks them up with her Q. I land my shuriken on Mundo. Now we're all chasing after Katarina. I have red buff when I didn't even know it, so I stunned her with my basic. Kale over here having a fight with Olaf. Kale pops her ulti on herself and quickly takes off the Olaf with a nice ace. So we're going to speed up this for a couple more seconds. They're calling GG. I'm sitting here waiting for the minion wave to come in.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And this is about what happens. Just going to leave it here for a few seconds. So, let's see. There is going to be a small team fight over here. Coming up over here, landing my shuriken. Gonna go in with my E soon, I think. No, popping my ultimate, landing some nice hits on everyone. Hitting my shuriken on Katarina. Missing my W on her, but they do run away, and Blitzcrank manages to pick her up. Dropping Shen with the help of Soraka keep me alive. And Blitzcrank running from a full Mundo. Now, I decide right here that I'm going to just start pushing turrets. So I use my E, run around through everything, and get some nice health back. And this is where it is GG. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like. If you want to stay current, please subscribe. And I'll talk to you all later.